Hey, 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 here we go. It is the request line. I think today will be a good day, man. I hope y'all can join us, have a good time, share some bourbon. We're going to talk a little bit about some of these new singers. Still trying to get everything set up. Bear with me. Oh, man. All right, all right. So, in case y'all don't know how this works, you all can put in the chat. You can put in the chat of the songs that you would like to hear. Make sure they are ones that we play on Gun Room Radio. So you can go to, let me pull it up here. You can go to this link right here and listen to the songs. And you will also be able to put in the comments any of the songs that you want to hear. If you got any shout outs you'd like to say hi to somebody, just throw that up in there and we'll get that out there to you too. So, all right. Here we go. Request line. So let's throw this first song out here. Pull it up here. Running a little bit behind getting everything set up. So bear with me. All right. So the song playing right now is Gold Dust by Jen Ford. I don't know if y'all know, but Jen Ford's kind of taken over a little bit of this station. She's got a pretty huge following. I can't wait to get her on the podcast because I'm gonna ask her where she finds all these people because she had a ton of votes on the top 20 this week. I am not even gonna lie. So, like I said, if there's anything y'all want to hear, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know, this is Double D not knowing what the hell he's doing, but we doing it, man. We doing it. I appreciate that, Derek. That's awesome, man. Oh, I seen you guys threw out another podcast, brother. I can't wait to get it up on the air. So, any case, anybody y'all don't know, Derek Thompson's podcast is on Monday nights at 2200. Shadow Mark Podcast. Throw a little plug out there for you, Derek. Yes, indeed, man. I am looking forward to it. And you know, we always got to start off. So when I get to pick the songs, y'all are stuck listening to whatever the hell I want to listen to. So unless you throw something up there in the chat line, you get what I like. Let's throw up one of my favorite songs coming up next. I love this song, man. Y'all, the song that's coming up after Jen Ford is an amazing song. Y'all need to go watch the video if that's any hint of what song it is. If anybody out there is drinking a little bit of bourbon, I'd love to know what it is that y'all are drinking. That's the highlight of this show. I'm going with the old Maker's Mark French 46. It's not bad. Had better, but I will make it work. So yeah, I absolutely love this song that is coming up. I don't know about y'all, So when y'all listen to the top 20, I'm gonna tell you something. The Jen Ford, man, we're gonna talk about this quite a bit tonight. She has got one heck of a following. I am not gonna lie. She she's out there killing it, man. And I hope she's getting like rewards off of her plane tickets, man, because she is like flying all over the United States too. Hell yeah, little Canadian Windsor. It's all right, man. We all been there. We all served our time in Korea drinking the old soju. I remember the days of throwing the Jolly Rancher in the soju. Ain't no lie there. So I got a second monitor coming that'll make this a lot easier. I have to keep kind of flipping back and forth to see when the song's about to end, but that's all right. Y'all should still be able to see me. And like I said, if there's anything y'all want to hear, a little shout out for anybody, go ahead and throw that out there in the chat line. We'll get it out there to you. Hey, that was Jen Ford and Gold Dust. Hey, coming up next is a badass song by Shannon Book called "Dear Mom." So yeah, absolutely, man. What y'all getting into tonight, man? Anything exciting? Hey, welcome whoever popped on. Let me know where you're from, man. I can't see who unless you type something in the chat. I can't see who you are. So hey, if anybody is in the Nebraska area too, man, I'm gonna throw this plug out there too because I'll be there. Love to meet y'all. Hero Stock, Ashland, Nebraska, man. Make sure you are making plans. September 9th. It is gonna be massive. That is for sure. So, Derek, what are you getting into tonight, man? Like I said, this is the request line. So if anybody out there wants to throw something in the chat that they want to hear, if you want any secrets to how the top 20 is going to go tomorrow, can't help you. I know, but I can't tell. That is true. So let's see, man. Sitting in a bar now, drinking red wine. So, how many of y'all actually out there should have brought headphones? No, man. Share this. Share this with the world, man. So let me ask you a question, man. Who out there has drank some mead? I'm just gonna throw that out there because I had some, went to a little meadery and had some samples, and that's some really good stuff, man. There's a lot of history behind mead, the Vikings and all that stuff. It was pretty good stuff. I brought that up because you talking about red wine. Some of the mead that they were bringing in kind of reminded me of some red wine. I drink mostly bourbon, but not a whole lot anymore. I usually just kind of save it for this show. I have a couple drinks on the weekend, and that's about it. This next song, man, that's coming up after this is by a new guy that just came on last week, and I think he's gonna do big things on this show, man. Very humble veteran. Name is Scotty Frazier. So I really like this song that's coming up. If you haven't heard it, it's it's one to I think will be in that top 20. I definitely think it'll be there. Yes, indeed, man. So let me schedule some of these. Like I said, y'all are stuck with listening to what I like unless y'all throw something out there. Let's see what. Oh yeah, I know what I want to hear. I know what I want to hear. Yes, indeed. Yep, absolutely, man. That song is going to be badass. I love so this song that's coming up after Scotty Frazier. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'll throw some hints out there. So if you've heard any of the podcasts that's been going on, I have fell in love with this song. You know, this artist is has made it into my playlist, and I think he'll be there for a long time. So we shall see. So don't forget, you can go over to Gunroom Radio starting every Sunday night. I'll have the polls up and you can start your voting for the next week. Um, the last Saturday of the month, we do the top 100. All these songs are wrote by veterans. They are not the famous veterans that you think of, like, Elvis Presley that served in the military, or George Strait. These are veterans that have served and are still trying to make it in the music business. They are grinding and doing amazing things. So I hope y'all listen to the radio station, support these veterans, and I think they will go far. I mean, you guys are listening. Literally, you will be listening to music at some point. You'll be able to say, "Hey, I knew this person before they became huge," because there is no way with the talent of some of these veterans that they're not going to blow up. And they'll probably forget all about me, but that's all right. That's all right. You'll hear them here on Gunroom Radio. That is for sure. So Scotty Frazier's been out there grinding quite a bit as well. I hope a very humble man. He said a lot of nice stuff about us, and I appreciate that very much. He is actually out there killing it, man. I think he's going to go a long way. So that's what is playing right now on the radio station. You can go to Gunroom Radio on our Facebook page and find all the links to go to the radio station. It's all free. You can download our app, Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room, and take it with you. It is also free. You can go to two drunk dudes in a gunroom.com/radio. You can go to this link that is pulling around here. All will take you to the radio station, which is 100% free. We are out here trying to get people to realize that veterans spend their time serving the country. And when they come out of this and they start their careers, it kind of puts them a little bit behind the pace of their peers. So we are trying to close that gap. And we can't do it without the help of people listening to the radio station. We can't do that without them grinding and doing all the things that are really tough to do. So make sure you guys are listening and supporting, because it means the world, man. Just a like or a follow goes a long ways nowadays. It's a whole nother world out there. Like I said, make sure if you want to hear a song, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll get it played. If there's a shout out, a veteran that you're thinking of, or a friend, somebody you want to say hi to, go ahead and throw that in the chat and we'll get that out there as well. Hey, what's up, Brian, man? Thanks for joining the show, brother. I seen some of the votes that you put out there this week. I seen them, man. I'm gonna get, you know, you threw some votes out there that people weren't thinking of. That tells me you're listening. So I'm gonna play some of that stuff you like there, brother. Hey, that was Scotty Frazier with Heroes. So I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I appreciate y'all listening to Gunroom Radio. It is important that you guys are supporting us, because these are the songs that are wrote by heroes. They are not just songs that was made up in a studio. They are songs that was lived and felt and breathed. And you need to take the time to hear them, because if you've served or if you haven't served and you feel good about the veteran community, make sure that you listen because you will relate to a lot of these songs. I know I have. And this next song that's coming up, let me tell you, has hit me hard, man. I have put this in my playlist. I love it. Even though I was messing up the name during the podcast, coming up next is Baptized by Fire, Malachias. Hey, man, what's going on, man? Yeah, I know you love some of that Derek Stoner, brother. I seen it, man. I seen it. I'm gonna throw some stuff out there. I like him. I like you, man. We'll get him some out. We'll get something out there going next, man. Absolutely, brother. I like some Derek Stoner myself, man. That's what I love about this, man. You get to see that there's people actually out there taking the time to listen to these songs and voting because of um what they like, you know? It ain't about the general public, the popular stuff, the in crowd, and I see it. I get a backdoor um response to it because I get to see all the votes that come through for the top 20. And I can't wait because coming up next Saturday or the following Saturday will be our top 100. So the way this works, right, is each week I throw every song that's on our radio station out there. You can vote for however many songs you want. You just can't vote for the same one twice. And then the way it works is I add the votes up. Y'all's decisions, y'all's top 20 decides the seating order. It also kind of gives me an idea of how to play with what y'all are liking. So the stuff that y'all are liking, I play a little bit more. The stuff that's not so favorite, I play a little bit less. But we make sure that we play everybody because at the end of the day, that's what this is about: is getting the veterans music out there, man. Hey, Brian, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you liking the show. I appreciate that. Hey, Shannon, dude, you are my brother, man. I love your music. Like, my whole playlist is made up of Shannon Book. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if you just popped on, brother, but we already played some Dear Mom. But we're gonna get some of your other tunes out there too. Yes, indeed, man. So I absolutely love the way this is going, man. Because at the end of the day, I make new friends, I hear new stories, and it's just amazing to experience. Hey, I don't know about y'all, man, but that song was absolutely amazing, man. I love Baptized by Fire, man, by Malachias. Hey, coming up next, going out to Brian Roof is Derek Stone. All right, man. I know, Shannon, man. You've been out there grinding. And it ain't over yet. I know. I'm not gonna say it because it hasn't been released yet, but there's big stuff coming in the future for you, brother. I know. I know. Yeah, that's all right, man. We'll get you on the show next time there, Eric. I appreciate you still popping on. In between a little bit of bourbon, I got to drink a little bit of water too, man. I'm not as young as I used to be. I got one of those old raspy voices, but that's all right. So I don't know about y'all, man, but any of y'all yeah, Eric is wacko, man. I'm gonna tell you, I love watching the contagion effect. I do. You know, if I have a podcast that's coming out on um Thursday nights, I make sure it is over with by the time their show starts because I want to be there to watch it, man. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Eric, listening to Eric, and wondering what squirrel he's gonna chase down the rabbit hole is funny as hell, man. You got Mike that's all serious and Eric that's just like, "Squirrel, what's going on over here?" I love it, man. It's good stuff. It is good stuff, man. Let's see what is coming on up. What is Oh, you know what? I know what we need to hear. I know what we need to hear. That's right. That's what's coming on next. Yes, indeed. Like I said, if you don't throw something out there, you you get stuck with what I like. So make sure you throw something out there in the chat line, and um, I will get it played. If there's somebody you want to give a shout out to, go ahead and throw that up there into the chat line as well. If you are new to the station and you haven't heard, I mean, if you're on Earth, you should have heard. But go over to YouTube and check out the official "Dear Mom" video. Make sure you listen to it. We need to get that boosted to like, I don't know, a million likes. All right. So go ahead and watch it. Get it on repeat and watch it again. Hey, hey, that was awesome, man. Derek Stone. We have now coming up with last week's number one on the top 20 is Barbara Sims and Silent Anthem. I love this song. I'm gonna tell you, this is another damn good song, man. Dear Mom is an amazing song, man. Absolutely. You know, I've said from the beginning, and I don't care what anybody says. That video where Shannon is playing that song in front of those Gold Star moms, I don't know how he made it through that song. I could have never done it. For any of you guys, anybody that happens to be on here that might be a civilian, don't know what a Gold Star mom is, that is somebody that has lost their child to combat. And that song that Shannon Book wrote was dedicated to Gold Star moms. He was asked to write a song about Gold Star moms, and let me tell you something, man. How he made it through that song, I will never know. But the first time that he sang it live was in front of them, and it was absolutely amazing. So you can find the video on YouTube. I'm telling you, go check it out. Go check it out. You know, the talent that comes on this show is just crazy. You know, every week, like my Facebook feed gets flooded with veteran artists that I have not met or seen, and I am constantly sending out invites. So if there's a veteran artist that you know is making music out there and I am missing them, man, make sure that you send me their names because I want every veteran that is out there that is trying to make music, trying to make a career of this to get their time in the spotlight and shine. You know, that is what this radio station is about. It's not about trying to do anything other than get their music out there. Oh, Joel, man, let me tell you something. For y'all don't know, Joel is a guitar instructor for Guitars for Vets, and he has a YouTube channel, and he'd be playing some music. Y'all need to go check out Joel. Go check out his YouTube channel. Support what he's doing with Guitars for Vets because that is another amazing organization. For you guys don't know who Guitars for Vets is, they give 10 free lessons and a guitar if you graduate. It is an amazing program. It helps with taking your mind off the stresses and giving yourself a positive way to vent. So that was our last week's number one song on our top 20. Coming up next is Scott Frazier, Red, White, and Blue. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I subscribe to that, YouTube channel. I check out your videos. Absolutely, man. Oh, man. So what y'all getting into tonight? Are y'all old like me and probably go to bed right after this? But I can't. I still got some things to get squared away for tomorrow's show. But it's Saturday. A little bit of Sharon Bourbon. I love this, man. I don't know if y'all watch the listen to the Highway. Yeah, man. Scotty Frazier is. I love his music, man. I do. I'll throw that up there, man. You want to hear some more Scotty Frazier? I got you. I got you. Let me throw that up there. Like I said, man, I'll be getting another monitor here shortly, so it'll uh it'll make this a little bit easier. Where is that song at? Man, I'm trying to find it. Scotty Frazier. Let's see. This is a good song by him. I love this song. We'll throw it in. So there's another song coming up next. My Hero 2 by Brandon Mills. We'll throw some Scotty Frazier in right after that. I love so Brandon Mills, he's he's with ASCAP. So when we get our next licenses, that'll open up a lot of doors for a lot of these other artists. We just haven't been licensed with ASCAP. So a lot of the songs that we have to play, we have to kind of play through Operation Encore. And Brandon Mills is one of those artists out there. He's got a couple songs that's been with Operation Encore, and he doesn't get a lot of playtime because he has a small amount of songs, but his music is amazing. Hey, Brian, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I try. Like I always say, man, everybody's got a part to play in supporting veterans, and this just happens to be my part. So I love what I'm doing because I get to hear new stuff. And oh, absolutely, man. Derek Thompson, Operation Encore. For y'all don't know, Operation Encore is really the reason why this radio station has continued on. I mean, I'm not going to even lie. There, w- I was going through some of the trials of trying to get this started. What I thought was supposed to be such a simple idea turned into be a lot of red tape. So between the help of Shannon Book and Guy from Operation Encore, they are really the reasons why why this radio station is became what it has became. So I they're the ones you really need to thank, man, without a doubt. And if y'all ain't ever gone over to Operation Encore, they've got a ton of artists over there, and you can check out their music and they're all on Spotify, so you can find it. So we're trying to change a little things up too. There's some small things that's coming hopefully this weekend if I can get to it. I want to change the app a little bit to make it a little bit easier and make it more related to the gun room versus um the podcast that we got going on. But I want to make it a little bit easier and more simple to listen to the station. So that's one of the things that's coming up next. Um so if y'all are on the app and it does get a little buggy, I'll be working on it tomorrow. And let's see. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have the list of top 20 boards on our webpage so you can go there and check it out. I'll have the new voting for you to vote for all the artists that you want to vote for the top 20 tomorrow. So you can go to Gunroom on Facebook, Gunroom Radio on Facebook, and you can check it out there. You'll be able to find the post to vote for your artist. So the way that's working for the new people that's on there, um, is you will vote. I add up the votes, and what ends up happening is the last Saturday of the month, we try to play what's called the top 100, man. So these are the songs that you guys have decided what is um hey, there's our last week's number 1. Barbara Sims, man. Thanks for making the stop, Barbara. That is awesome. She, for y'all don't know, man, she's a part of what's called a van life. Until I met Barbara, I didn't even know anything about it. But if you follow her journey, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's pretty exciting. And like I tell everybody, man, I always say out there, make sure you're being safe because I know what the road's like. So, Barbara, I hope you're enjoying the view there in Montana where you're at tonight, and hope you're enjoying some of the music that's playing on the Gunroom Radio. This next song that's coming up by Scotty Frazier is a really good song, man. If you can't relate to this, you're definitely not veteran. That's for damn sure. Hey, that was Brandon Mills. I'm gonna tell you, man, he is an amazing artist. Coming up next is Scotty Frazier. This song, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even gonna say the name of it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and if you can't relate to it, I'm I'm just not sure, man. This is an awesome song. Check it out. Man, I love this song. Absolutely. So Scotty Frazier, man, is one of those guys out there. He is out there grinding. He If you go to his Facebook page, man, it seems like every day I see a new thing being thrown up about him. So y'all need to check him out. So there's a lot of festivals that come up. We closer we get to 9/11, I notice there's a lot more veteran um related festivals. So September 9th, we've got Hero Stock that will be in Ashland, Nebraska. I will be there. If you can't be there, that's all right. We will live stream it. We want everybody to be a part of it. So you can make sure you check it out with Gunroom Radio on our Facebook page. It'll be on our radio station. I am going to throw this out there for everybody. All right. So this next song that's going to be coming up, it's a song. If you didn't hear our uh, veteran hour, one, you need to apologize because our veteran hour this week was absolutely amazing. But this next song that I'm going to play was in our veteran hour. It's new to our station. It is not new to the artist, but I want y'all to check it out because I absolutely love this song. I heard it for the first time the other day, and this song needs to go into some big places. So, in case y'all don't want to mess with going to this link or whatever, you can download the app Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room. It's on Apple, it's on Google. Um, you can go ahead and download it there. You'll be able to check it out, and it's all free. Don't even need an account to sign up. Man, you just download it and hit radio, and bam, you're listening to music. And this music is wrote by people that have lived these stories, man. So, when you hear these songs, musicians are storytellers. I don't know how many people realize that. You hear a good beat or whatever. Like I like a little bit of White Zombie, but I like it because of the drummer, not necessarily that I can relate to it. But when I listen to these songs that's out here, man, I can relate to what they're going through because it was kind of some of the things were similar to what I've gone through. So as a veteran, you definitely relate to it, and I think that makes the music that much better. Hey, all right, man. This next song, if anybody out there is related to NASCAR, y'all better listen up. You better get your shit right. You need to listen to this song. Then you need to contact this person and purchase this song and all of her rights and put this all over NASCAR.com. All right. Next song coming up by Barbara Sims is Rev It Up. This song, if y'all haven't heard it yet, y'all are missing out because I promise you it'll be in the top 20 next week. There's there's no way in hell it's not going to be. It is an Five Finger Death Punch. Let's see. Five Finger Death Punch is the band that lyrics hit me and relate to me the most. Yeah, they pretty good, man. I like them. I do like them. I'm not gonna lie. So most of the music I listen to is rock. So like when I listen to Sirius XM, I'm listening to mostly like the turbo and stuff like that. So I love the older school metal. I love older Metallica. That's probably why I can relate to Malachias and Shannon Book, just because that's what I listen to. So when it comes to country, I like what's playing up now. This Rev It Up is a little bit faster beat. It relates to me because I like that kind of music. But I'm gonna tell you, man, this song is gonna go places. I don't know about you guys, but if you're not listening to Gunroom Radio, and you are missing out. So Gunroom Radio not only has music of the veterans, Monday through Friday we have podcasts from. Hey, what's going on, Robert? Man, long time no see. How is the old Tennessee area treating you, man? I know you just moved down there not too long ago. Yeah, man, music's all about mood. Absolutely, brother. No doubt in my mind. But 2200 to 2359, right? Is Monday through Friday is all podcasts. They're podcasts by different veterans. Monday you got Shadow Mark. Tuesday you've got the Sit Rep 22 podcast. Wednesday is Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room. Thursday, I mean every day there's another podcast coming up. Thursday is I don't know what podcast is it Thursday. Oh, that's right there. Every day's a Saturday. Y'all need to check out this podcast, man. He's new to our station, and I'm telling you, I've even started listening to it. I love it, man. Brian, you keep doing the good stuff that you're doing, man. But yeah, Friday is Contagion Effect. So every Monday through Friday, 2200 to 2359. After that, it's Auto DJ, and it's mostly older podcast episodes. So if you missed something, you can check it out after that. This next song, man, I'm really surprised at where it's at, man. Hey, man, I got you, Brian. I got you, man. So this next song that's coming up, I'm really surprised at where it's at, but it is going places. It's kind of funny because this artist that's coming up next, he's kind of going right back to kind of where it all started at. Hey, I appreciate that, Alec, man. That's awesome, brother. Take care, man. Be safe. So the next artist that's coming up, man, he's kind of going back to where it all started. They're relocating back to where his music career started and his military career ended. So for y'all didn't know, his last show um in the area that he's at is coming up. I will Here in a second, I will go over there and find out what day it is because I don't want to lie. So let me go over here and find it for y'all. I need to come up with a better way to keep track of all these concerts and where all these artists are at, so I can make sure y'all are seeing. I share all of them every time I see them. So if you go to Gunroom Radio, you'll definitely find them there. But um, get him on the radio station, man. It takes a little bit more work. Now let me go see because I don't want anybody to miss out. This guy puts on one hell of a show. There it is. There we are. All right. So we'll put it out here on the radio for him. He's got amazing music too. This guy that's coming up, absolutely love it, man. Give me 1 second, man. It's always hard kind of when I'm having to go back and forth between online and everything else. Hey, all right, man. The next song coming up is by Schaefer Mueller. So Schaefer Mueller, man, his last farewell tour down there in Louisiana is coming up on May 25th. For y'all didn't know, Schaefer and them are relocating back to the good old state of Alaska, man. If you've seen my podcast, you know that that's where he left the military at, and that's where his gigging and his music career started. So they're kind of relocating back to their roots. So if y'all are around the Louisiana area, you can go to Schaefer Mueller Music at Facebook and find out exactly where he'll be playing at. It's May 25th. Coming up next is Schaefer Mueller with Happy. Oh man. All right, Joel, man, you be safe, man. Be safe, brother. Yeah, for y'all don't know, man, that's one thing that's kind of impressive there. So Joel's blind in one eye and not seeing well in the other eye, and he's still playing guitar and instructing veterans and helping them with guitars for vets. You know, he's part of Creative Vets Learning Center, works as an instructor. He was actually a graduate of Guitars for Vets. So his podcast was on not too long ago. Joel, if anybody's in the Phoenix area and you're looking to be a part of Guitars for Vets, um, he is out there, and I'm sure there's going to be a waiting limit, but sign up. If you're in another area, Guitars for Vets is all over the place. They are an amazing organization. So if you're a veteran and you want to learn how to play guitar, Guitars for Vets is absolutely the way to go. So, like I said, man, and if there's nothing in the chat, you get what I like. If there's no shout outs out there that y'all want to be a part of, like I said, you can put a shout out there and I will throw it out for you. Let's see. Let's find something next, man. What's coming up next, man? Let's keep this party going. Oh, you know what? Here's a new artist. We're gonna go ahead and listen. I listened to this song earlier. It was really good. All right, we got to reschedule his podcast, but that's all right. We'll get that rescheduled. And this artist is new to our station, so we're gonna go ahead and let it play on out. So Dylan Pierce, man, we'll get the podcast up and going. He had some things come up and we had to reschedule it, but we will get it out there for y'all. So I hope y'all are enjoying the show. We try to keep it around an hour or so, but if people are wanting to hear stuff, we'll keep it going. Tomorrow from 05 to 1400 will be our top 20. All of our schedules are in Central Standard Time. So I'm in the Midwest. So everything is Central Standard Time. So 0500 to 1400. I get you, man. I get you, brother. But uh 1400 is when the end of our top 20. So if you want to catch the top 20 show, it's on loop. Goes from 0500 to 1400. After that, we got the Sunday jams. And it's just a mix of all these great artists, man. It is amazing music. I love listening to it. Today earlier I was out there doing the old honey-do list, knocking out some of the chores and listening to the radio station and just enjoying it, man. So, I get that there's different strokes, different folks, but you know, you listen to it, you're going to catch a little bit of rock, you're going to catch a little bit of country, you're going to catch a little bit of everything. And especially with Operation Encore, you get all sorts of artists. So, you get a taste of music that you don't get from any other station. And the one thing that ties everything together in is these guys are either military spouses or immediate family of veterans, or they are veterans themselves. So make sure you guys are supporting them. They can't do it without y'all. We can't do it without y'all. And it is important that they get their time to shine. So the next artist that's coming up, I'm telling you, man, she has got a massive following. I'm talking about if you go to her Facebook page, Jen Ford, you will see she is nonstop trying to tell people that she is not out here trying to get married. So she's got like 30,000 followers on her Facebook page, and there is so many people trying to get married, trying to get with her, sending her stuff that shouldn't be sent, and she is constantly trying to tell people it ain't happening. All right, so if you are one of those guys, man, just know she's happily married. She's killing the music scene. She has destroyed the top 20. I I, I guess next is to fill out auditoriums. She's probably already done that too. I don't know. But Jen Ford is got some great music, man. If y'all haven't heard her yet, she's coming up next. Jen Ford is one of those people, man, that I think she can probably sing just about anything. And I'd love to have her rewards card because man, she is on a plane every day. She's flying all over the place. Hey, that was Dylan Pierce with Sunday. So coming up next, we have the good old Jen Ford. If y'all don't know, man, Jen has been taking over Gunroom Radio. Sit back, listen, enjoy. I'm sure her following will. Yeah, man, I don't know. I hope y'all out there doing good. Remember, if anybody out there is needing some help, I know the weekends kind of put you in your head, man. 988. You can reach out to us, but you know, we don't need any more of the numbers going up. So make sure if you need some help, you say something. Reach out to us. There's people from Hero Stock, man. There's a bunch of organizations. If you don't know what organization you need, reach out to me and I will help you find it. Because that is what our podcast does, man. We take organizations, we try to match them up with veterans that need it. You just need to talk. I'm all about it, man. As you can tell, I can talk. So I got big ass ears. You can't see them because I got these headphones on, but man, I can probably tell you what's going on in China with the size of these suckers. So I can listen, I can talk, I can do whatever you need. What I don't want to hear is your obituary. So make sure you reach out if you need some help. So we're getting close to the end of the hour, man. Is there any you know what? I know a song that we haven't heard yet. And I think this is gonna go a long ways too with the old top 20. It just came out today, as a matter of fact. Not the song didn't come out today, but it came out on Gun Room Radio today. Another one of the songs from our Veteran Hour. Let me go and line that up. This is another good song, man. I don't know if he's still listening. Like I said, he just landed, got back in, headed home. He's probably tired. Let me tell you something, old Walker, man. I don't even know to go to. I don't even need to fly over China. I can tell you what the hell they doing from here. They listening to the shit I'm talking about on this microphone. That's what they doing right now. Watching all of us do the new TikTok dance. That's what's happening in China right now. So I don't know. I don't know how many of y'all people who uh who know, but we got a YouTube channel. All the podcasts that are on our show have YouTube channels, and all of them could use your support. So, go to Gunroom Radio. You'll find out what podcasts are available. Make sure you like their Facebook page. Make sure you go to Hero Stock, and not just like their Facebook page, but make the plans to be there because that is going to be some amazing stuff that's happening. I hope y'all enjoy the music. I hope it kind of gives you another idea of what insight to the veterans that are out there. Listen here, Rob. Don't be rubbing that shit in. Do not be rubbing that shit in. So this next song coming up, last song was Jen Ford. As y'all know, she be blowing up the old radio station. It's pretty. We're probably gonna have to rename this station to the Jen Ford station, but that's all right. If we were Sirius XM, she would probably have her own channel by now. But that's all right. Coming up next is the new song that was played on Veteran Hour today. So if you missed it, you get your chance to hear it again. It's Shannon Book with Frustrated. Kind of like staff duty. I'm sure it is there, brother. I'm sure it is. That was a good gig I had right before I retired. I ain't gonna lie. I pulled staff duty once every like 10 days. The rest of the time I was off. Man, I'd do another 20 years if that was the military. Not gonna lie. Now I'm doing the old JOB in the civilian world. I hope y'all got your chores knocked out today. You can relax a little bit tomorrow and listen to our top 20 plays from 05 to good old 1400. So we'll have it on loop for you. Make sure you go to Gunroom Radio and Facebook, vote for your artist. If you don't see them in the top 20, it's because you didn't vote. Yeah, man, I get it. I get it. Yeah, man, you got to get those honeydews done. If you don't, y'all gonna be in the doghouse. I hope one of the honeydew lists was to build the doghouse because that's where y'all gonna be. It seems to never fail, man. I don't know about y'all, but you seem to fix one thing on a car and you just kind of kick back and think life's going good. And next thing you know, bam, some more bullshit. That was me, man. $1,300 in tires. Oh, by the way, now I need a battery. Ain't that awesome? Let's see what's coming up next, man. Oh, you know what? I know we've been listening to a lot of Jen Ford, but I love this song. The way she did it was amazing. Come home station. Yeah. Anybody y'all my age, you're gonna absolutely love this song that's coming up if you haven't heard it already. I love the way she did it. It's always hard trying to time 2 streams at the same time, but that's all right. We get through it. I'll get another monitor and life will be doing good. Whoops. So, up next is a song that I love, man. This is one of the songs that, just you listen to, you sit back, and you chill. So, coming up next is Hotel California from Jen Ford. I love this song, man. Any of y'all don't know, man, there's about 5,000 different buttons I have to push, so it's no wonder when you drink a little bit of bourbon, the buttons start looking the same. Yeah, man, I mean, why do tires for a damn, Jeep cost 1,100 damn dollars? You know, my tires was $950 before taxes, and then it cost me $250 to have them mounted in balance. That's some bullshit. You know how much bourbon that was? I lost a bunch of bourbon. So we're getting down to the wire, man. 10 o'clock. I'm getting old. Got to be in bed. So yeah, man, that's some bullshit. What is what is a good song to call this night a night, man? Let's see. Let me find some music out there. Oh, let's see what we got. What we got that we haven't heard. Oh, you know what? I know what we got. We ain't heard this guy tonight, man. We gotta play that. How do we forget about this guy, man? I don't know how we forgot about this. For y'all who have not heard this guy's music, he is amazing. So he was on my podcast a while back, and I'm gonna tell you, dude, you talk about a down to earth guy. He is killing it, man. I'm talking about all over the United States. I think he said he's got something like 100 gigs booked for this year. I mean, that is just absolutely insane. But we're gonna get his song on here tonight. That'll be our last song for the night. So if y'all want to catch us next week, man, I do this every Saturday night, 2100 to 2200 ish. Depends on how tired I get, but that's all right. This last song, man, y'all are gonna love it. It's a good song to take us home on. Like I said, man, if you don't want to listen to the old internet, you can download the app Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room. Apple, Google, it's all free, man. All free. So go check it out, man. Download the app. Help us by listening. Like our Facebook page, Gunroom Radio. Check out our podcast, Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room. Follow us on Twitter. I mean, we are everywhere. YouTube. It's time to get to work. You've been sitting in the hot tub, man. I thought that was work. Yes, indeed, man. It's been a lot of fun, man. Good night tonight. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I'm glad y'all could join us. This song coming up, if you haven't heard it, man, you need to check it out. This is the last song of the night. Well, not last song. It's the last night song of this show. How's that? There'll be some more music playing for a little bit, and then podcast will start at 23:59 and 0500. We will have the top 20 countdown. We will find out who the number one song was for the week, who the top veteran, the command sergeant major of veteran music, who it is. I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag. I will tell you there's a lot of new artists. A lot of songs got jumbled up. So if you don't like what's on there, make sure you vote. You can go to Gunroom Radio on Facebook. You'll find it Sunday night, Monday, and be able to vote. Like I said, everything's free. We're out here to make you aware of veteran music, not take your dollars. Man, that next song is going to be our last song, but I could not end the night without listening to a little bit of JB Brown. So we're going to end this show with Tonight with JB Brown. Hey, I appreciate y'all joining me, man. Y'all have a good night. Check us out. Our podcasts are on Wednesday night, and we are also on the radio station doing our sharing, bourbon sharing. You can request, do some shout outs. Hey, starting June 1st, you're going to be able to request a nominate a veteran for Veteran of the Month, man. We're going to have some gifts we're going to be giving away to a veteran. Make sure that you check out our Facebook page, Two Drunk Dudes and a Gunroom.com. Vote for nominate a veteran. Every nomination will be read on the Gunroom Radio. The fans will vote for which one they think should be given the award at the end of the month. But at least all veterans will get read on the radio and be acknowledged. This is Double D calling it a night, man. Y'all be safe. Take care.